So we're starting here with the Horizon 5 Car Pass Cars tier list. Yeah, Vision Restored, right? Starting with the Car Pass Cars tier list. Now, I'll say off the bat, I haven't driven every single car in this list. So I'm going to leave the ones I haven't driven till the end. And then I'll do the ones I have driven. We'll kind of do that list. And then, just based on, like, my personal excitement about the car being added, then I will throw in the other cars. Then I'll throw in the other cars. I might actually move my camera, because this is a little bit small for me, so I might kind of get up here. Do a little bit of this action. Yeah, let me scoot this up just a smidge. That way I can kind of lean in, and I'm not, like, cut off that much. You drove every one of these cars? Yeah, I unfortunately did not. I spend too much time with specific cars, and this is why I do car reviews. This is why we do car builds every stream, is because, like, I want to drive more cars. I noticed we also have all the FD cars. Yeah, which is going to be interesting, because that's going to be hard to kind of parse those out. But let's start here. We'll start with the pickup, okay? The pickup, I'm going to say for starters, I'm going to throw with the pickup in A-Class. The Volkswagen, it's a cool car. It's unique. We don't have a lot of pickups. A lot of, like, old hard body pickups. We'll see. I'm not putting it in S yet, because I want to see kind of, these are all soft. They're all soft. My initial thoughts are probable S. But I want to start in A and then get a feel for what else I'm feeling, and then we're going to probably move things around. So we'll see. We'll see. We're going to start in A though. But it's a unique car. It's not really something we have a lot of, and it's honestly quite good. So it kind of hits all the points for us. Should we maybe just go in order actually from here? We'll start here. We'll start by going in order, and then we'll kind of move things around. Ami, I missed that quote. So we've got Osbo's FD Supra. I have lightly driven this, and it's fine. Of the FD cars, I think it's one of the better ones. I'm going to say I'll put this maybe in B. I don't love any of the FD cars, because you can't really customize them that much. But they do make for, like, good out-of-the-box drift cars. And this is obviously, like, a pretty famous one. And it's pretty cool. So I'll start with that in B, but we'll kind of see where the other FD cars end up going. Anything that's quirky and not some supercar is Insta S tier. We'll see. Again, we'll see. I'm just being hesitant with my S tier. I'm going to play things towards the middle to start, and then we'll move out. Okay. The Gordini. I drove this a little bit. By the way, I'm just throwing this in while we talk about it. It's just, this doesn't mean it goes in C class. The Gordini, I drove a little bit. It's kind of a meme car. It's fun. It's cool. It's unique, but its actual, like, competitiveness, I don't think is great. We have seen these being taken in, I think, Rally, and they've done all right. So I'm kind of feeling like B to A. Now, if I put this in A, the pickup goes to S, for sure. But I'm kind of, let's see, okay. Between the Supra and the Gordini, I want to say the Gordini is a little above the Supra, but I don't know if it's enough to be all the way into A. So we'll go Gordini and B. Cyclone. Did I drive the Cyclone? I drove the Toronado. I don't think I drove the Cyclone, so we'll leave the Cyclone. Now, I don't want to do polls because this is my list. This isn't your guys' list. If you guys... Oh, here's what I'll do. Here's an idea. I'll link this in chat. You guys can do this as well. And then maybe we'll, at the end when I'm done, we can look at a couple of your guys's or something. But yeah, this is my list. And then you guys can do it along with me if you want. So there you go. There you go. Cyclone's a D. Yeah, we'll see. I'll hold that one off. J50. Ooh. J50's probably an A to an S. For me. Oh, perfect. Callum, yes. Callum's going to make a thread in the show and tell in Discord. Put your guys' tier lists in there. And then when I'm done, we'll kind of scroll through quick. And maybe I'll point out some things I find interesting. Yeah, please do that. Please do that. Okay. So we have... Gosh, I've already been streaming for an hour. I don't have too much time today, so we might not get to all of these tier lists. This is actually really fun, though. We might have to just, like, keep doing this or something on another day. Anyway, J50, I think is one of the most beautiful cars in the world. It's unique. It's cool. It's okay online. It's not the worst. Again, I think it's like... It's less to me than the pickup, but is it enough to be... I'll put it there. Because again, we still haven't filled anything really down here. The Monza, I didn't spend enough time with to really judge, so I'm going to push that into like the didn't really drive category. The Espada, again, I didn't spend too much time with. It's a cool car, but like... I might do this. Because we got to remember we have it down here. We have things down here as well. The Espada and the Super are kind of similar to me. It's cool. It's cool. I'm almost tempted to put it up here. I just didn't really like driving it that much. But it's cool. So it's kind of, yeah. We'll see. I'll put that there for now. Hurricane Evo is like fine. I'd say that's like a D or an E for me, honestly. It's just a car I don't really care about. Like, we have enough Lamborghinis. I don't know. I don't really care about it. We'll go D for now, and again, maybe we'll kind of spread things out. XJ13 Jag, didn't really spend much time with. XJ220, I'm going to say that's probably like a B for me. It's a pretty good car. It's fairly cool, but it's not something I'm super personally interested in. It's cool, but it's okay. Avatar thinks it's an S. Fair. Hey, put it on your own list. Put it on your own list. That's kind of B.5 to me, but I'm gonna put that in B for now. FXK Evo, very striking car to me. You already finished. Jeez. FXK Evo is very striking. It's a really exciting car. Ugh. I put it on the same level as the Jag, but the problem is I put it on the same level as the J50. Again, it's kind of in this BS tier. What we might do is we might have to like move things down and go like here. You guys are fast. Jeez. I gotta think about this stuff. God, this is tough. Like, if C is like average, okay, we have to not be leaning towards the top. If C is average, then these are kind of average. Okay, that feels okay. TTRS, the 2018, I'd say that's a solid B. Cool car, decent car. This one had the kit as well, as I think. Fine car. I just, I'm not a big TT guy. BMW drift car, that's like a couldn't care less. That's an F. That's maybe an E, but I just don't care about it. Yeah. 911 Sport Classic. That's like a C. 323. That's like a low A, high B. I'll put that in A because I do really like it. It's a very cool car. Maestro. 2021 Golf R. That's another A for me, I think for sure. Like a pretty good car, pretty exciting car. We have other Golf, so it's not super unique, but like it's a good car. X-Power, a lot of people really liked this. I kind of didn't. This kind of is a D for me. I just don't care about it. It's not that interesting to me. Mustang SVO, kind of the same. We're moving faster, by the way, just so you guys know, because I do want to get to a couple of tier lists, but we'll see. Mustang SVO is kind of eh. Like it's okay, but eh. Tacoma. Now we got two of. Can I like reorganize these? Yes, perfect. Okay, we got two of these. They're like the same thing to me. So the Tacoma and the Tundra, I kind of put at the same level, like maybe both B. Maybe both B for these. Like they're good cars. They make for pretty good cross country cars, so they're cool. M400 is at least an A. M400 might be an S. I'm gonna put it in S for now, but this might get brought down to an A. This is a car I have not spent enough time with, but it's cool in theory. I'm gonna go B for now. Toronado was cool, but not as good as I wanted it to be. Between C and D. Glacier, dude, hold strong. Hold strong. We'll see. We'll see. Good luck. Good luck if you lose us. S is the best choice for M400. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to put this in D, but we'll see. Again, this isn't... We'll do a final look over. McLaren 620R. It's okay. That's kind of a C to me. Corolla drift car is pretty cool. That'll go up here. That's more exciting than the Mark V, honestly. But not by much. JCW Mini. Pretty cool car. That's probably A. Speedsters, maybe like a low S. We'll see. That one might get demoted as well. SVT Lightning. Probably A or B. I'm going to say B for now. Maybe an A. I like how 20 people already completed their lists while Hokie treats his like math homework. Hey, I take it seriously. I don't mess around with no tier list, okay? I don't mess around with no tier list. Safari Z, it's cool, but like, why didn't we just get this as... Like, we already have the 370Z. Why didn't we just get parts for the 370Z? So that's like an E. That's an E because it shouldn't have been a car pass car. It should have been car parts for the 370. Like a custom kit for the 370. That shouldn't have been its own car. Yeah. The Magnum. Magnum's probably a B, maybe an A. But we'll go B for now. M8 is really cool. I might actually go A for M8. RS3, okay, where's all of our Audis? Is that it for our Audis? We just had the TT, RS3, and RS5. Haven't spent too much time with these. They're both a little bit newer. These are kind of, I mean, maybe A's. I might honestly, well, I don't know. I'm going to hold off on these, to be dead honest. Corvette is kind of another one I don't care about. DBX, obvious S. No, honestly though, no memes. No memes. Really don't care about the DBX. RCF Track Edition. Very cool car. just not very good from my testing. So that's like a B. That's like a B. 370 Nismo is going to be a tough one, so I might come back to that. FDRX8. This is, I think, Mad Mike's car. Probably a D. E. Forsberg's 2JZ stock car. I'm going to almost give that an A just because it's unique and it gives us, like, a stock car in Forza, and that's cool. Forsberg Gold Leader car. Probably also an A. Just because I think it's really cool. It gives us the wide body still on the old Datsun. And I just think it's a good car. And then S209 is probably another S for me. I'm a big Subaru guy. It's a cool Subaru. It has a body kit. Looks pretty good and performs pretty well. So I'm gonna put that in S. I'm gonna put that in S. This tier list is already almost opposite to mine. Oh, that's funny. I'm very curious to see your guys's. Okay. Wow, so I only didn't really drive like 3 of these cars. RS3, RS5. God, I B or A? I'm gonna, let's see, let's look at kind of what else is in B. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in B. And then the 370. The 370 is a car I want. Sorry, the 370 Nismo, let's be clear. But this one kind of has the same issue as the, where is it? I don't remember. The 370. This 370 is like, it's just another 370. It should have been like an aero package or like some, I don't know, it should have just been like parts for the main car. So I'm going to put it D because we already have one. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. This should have been a 400Z. This should have been the new Z. That's kind of why that gets a low score for me. Cyclone, Monza, and XJ13. These I'm kind of basing just on looks because I didn't really drive them. New Z is Insta S. It's tough, man. Or do you mean like if we would have gotten the 400Z? Are you talking about this one or the 400Z? Like if we would have had that? I think I was the most kind. Fair. XJ13's kind of like a I don't care. Monza's like an I don't care but a little bit less. Cyclone's spoilers like I don't care but a little bit less. Okay. Let's take a quick look here. In our S class, we have the pickup, the Volkswagen pickup, M400 Speedster, and S209. I think I'm okay with... I don't want to move any of those down. Do I want to move any of these up to this level? The J50 on style, I would, but it's not as good of a car as I would like. So that's why it gets A. I'm going to say I'm comfortable with that. Yo, Ruse! Oh, there it goes. Ruse coming in. Forgot to cancel my sub. I want a refund. Hey, you stuck with me for another month, Ruse. Stuck with me for another month. Thanks. 13, dude. Over a year. Thanks for being here. A-Class I'm feeling pretty good about. JCW Mini is maybe a B. M8's like... These are kind of the low A's. I might even like do this. In terms of like... Even like sorting through the A's. That gets too much. B's, obviously we have a lot of cars in B. Let me just put these next to each other. Wait. No. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Wait. There we go. Okay. Only the Mazda Cosmo deserves to be an S, and it's not even in the game yet. B class. I feel like if I would have like driven this more, maybe could have gotten into A. But I'm feeling pretty good with my B. This one, like this, if it were better, would be an A. C class, kind of the mid tiers, like cars that are like kind of cool, but yeah, okay, I'm good with that. I'm gonna move this up to C because I think I'm being maybe unfairly harsh because it should have been the 400Z. But does it deserve to be 2 spots above this? No. X-Power. X-Power I'm probably gonna move actually to E. Mustang, Tornado, Monza, 370. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move this up to D and that up to C. There we go. Is this your build tier? This is Car Pass tier list. Yeah, we shared a link. You can go to you can make your own and put it in show and tell if you want. We're about to, excuse me, we're about to look at all of your guys's. I'm gonna say this is my list here. E, cars that I like just do not care about, and then cars that like just make me upset. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna download this. Hold on, let me just make sure it's not gonna be like anything crazy. Okay, yeah, you can just download the image. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. That's my list. All right, let's see what you guys put. Let's see what you guys put. Let me pull up the Discord. All right, what do we got for Maestros? Okay. Maestro, we definitely, I mean, I'm not upset about the Golf R. Tornado in S for you, though, Maestro. Interesting. Tundra is, hold on, now where? Hold on, why do you have the Tundra in S and the Tacoma in F? I have to know. That's my one question. Otherwise, it actually looks like our list is quite similar. You have the X-Power, obviously, a lot higher. You have the Huracan a lot higher. Maestro. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I think it's weird that one of these is at the top, one's at the bottom. Otherwise, yeah, I think you and I have a pretty similar list, Maestro. Okay, cool. What do you got for 8-bit? All right, fair. Oh, that's pretty funny. Elite. Ghost. Ghost, is this Ghost 5 Gaming? Ghost has the J50 and S, cool. The Corsa as well. Okay. Really a big fan of the Safari. I get that. A couple of you guys putting the Lambo up high. Also, you really like the Corvette FD car. Okay. What do you have down at the bottom? Really, F tier for the Golf. Okay. Now, why F tier for the Golf? Just because we already have a Golf? Like, or you just don't care? Like, you're not a hot hatch guy? Give me an F tier for the Golf. What or the reasoning behind that? And really, S209, and pickup low. Your D class is stocked with stuff I quite enjoyed. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Then we got Gaetano. Gaetano's got pretty top stacked list. All right. A lot of people putting the Corsa up pretty high, which makes me think I should drive it a little bit more. Interesting. Okay. I would agree with much of this list. I think really the only thing I heavily disagree with is like the JCW Mini being an F and the Gold Leader being an E. But otherwise, yeah, I can get down with that. All right. All right, what's Ami got? Ami's got a pretty even list. 323 in the pickup in S. Godlike, sure. Sure. Okay, yeah, I got you, R32. Yeah. I get that. Get that entirely. Okay, yeah, pretty. I like how you redid this to like that. Yeah, okay. I can get behind this for sure. I think it's interesting that, like, yeah, everyone's putting the Lambo higher than I did. Everyone's putting the Lambo higher than I did. That's interesting. That was Ami. We got Bonnie now. Bonnie's got the Jag and S, as well as the Espada. Okay, and the Nismo. And the XJ13. Big Jag fan. JCW Mini. Another Corsa high up. Okay. This is maybe a car we need to mess with on stream. Another Lambo high up as well. And then the RS3. Hold on. Where do you have the other? So you have the TT and C. And you have the RS5 and B. But the RS3 and F. Now, why is that? Just because it didn't perform as well? Or you just don't care for the RS3? You're much more of like a saloon kind of guy or something? Yeah, how come the RS5 is in B? For, who was this? This was Bonnie's. Simply didn't perform. Okay, I totally get that. What do we got? Glaciers here? DBX and S, naturally. Okay. Otherwise, pretty solid with the S-Class here. I like that you got the J50 up there. Fair enough here. Another high up Ferrari, man. Another high up gold leader as well. What do we got down at the bottom here? Another low score for the Golf R, which again I do understand. Really? Of all the FD cars, not a fan of the Corolla. Maybe just because it doesn't drift well. And wow, of all the FD cars, well, I guess this is an FD car. But I'm surprised these are as low as they are, with these being as high as they are. Interesting. Okay. That's Glaciers. Next we got Gunstick. Gunstick, no E's and F's. Very generous, Gunstick. Just never use them. Okay. That's fair. No E's and F's for Gunstick here. Interesting S-Class choices as well. FXXK, Evo, 911, Espada, Tornado. Okay. Interesting. I like the J50 being high up. Speedster being high up. I gotta pay attention to where other people are putting their Speedsters. Couple of the FD cars get it in B, couple in C. Sure. Another low score for the Golf R. A lot of people don't seem to be liking that. Okay. Not a fan of the 323 either. Fair. Okay. And then you have the Tacoma down here, and where do you have the Tundra? Tundra much higher than the Tacoma. And that's so interesting. To me, these are like inseparable. All right. Shorky. What's your Discord name? Shorky Shoshi. Shark. Wow. Okay, we have to build this on stream. Another really high score. And then the pickup, another high score for the Tornado as well. Very interesting. You have your Z's quite high as well. I like your B class except for the BMW, but I can understand that. I can understand that. More fun as just a stock car. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Otherwise, where's your D? Or your F has the M400. Really? Now, why is that? I think that's the lowest score I've seen for the M400 and the J50. Wow. And the XJ220. Your F list is really interesting. These are commonly quite highly rated cars. Now, why is that, Shark? With the J50, the Jag, and the M400. Huh. And then we got Type It. How many of you guys did these? Oh, Lord. We have a lot of these to go through. Because they're pay to win, all top tier meta. So that makes them low for you. Okay. So because they're good, it's almost because they're good, you scored them low. Which you're like, okay, that's fair. It's your list. But that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. So like in your car pass, you wouldn't want necessarily a meta car. All right. Yeah, no, clearly not a fan of the FD cars. Good S tier. Another this is making me so interested in this. Where do you have the Speedster? Speedster's in D, J50 in C. Interesting. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to go through these faster. I didn't realize how many of you guys did this. This one again, the XJ13 high up, 620R. 620R has been getting higher than I thought. Everyone's been loving the pickup. S209 and F. Wow, that's interesting, Beatles. S209 and F. Okay. And then a fan of some of the FD cars, but mostly kind of down here. Dragon. What we got? No, nothing in E and F. That's like, I think Gunstick was like that as well. Lots of, I think you have the most S classes also. I can vibe with some of them. The DBX, fair. Maybe for the memes. Maybe just because you like the car. Who knows? But lots of, you're very highly weighted for your cars. Also the Supra FD. Supra Corvette and M2 higher than the Mark V and the Corolla. And really, this one being so low is also interesting. I'm curious about like all the FD car scoring. That's the weirdest thing of that list for me. Who is this? Rosie. Did a slightly different. Okay, so you went double S. Okay, double S to C and then just like don't care. I can agree with this, just the way you rated them. Definitely don't seem to be like much of a JDM guy. Although you do have the J50, which is technically a JDM car. But yeah, clearly not interested in drifting, not interested in the Subaru. I do like this list, except for maybe the 620. Yeah, the Huracan's really high. 323. Oh, but you got the 323 high. Huh. The S209 was an A tier. Initially put it don't care, but moved it to A because I actually like it. Okay. Alright, that's fair. So this kind of goes up here then. I think this fits with like the RCF and the 370 and stuff. Yeah, okay. And then they'll pick up low as well. Interesting. Alright, KS. Very evenly balanced list for you. Very evenly. Kind of most in D. What do you have in D here? Wow, lots of cars I liked that ended up in your D. Where do you have your pickup in A, S209 in A? Interesting, okay. What's been most interesting about these to me is the FD cars, where people are putting the different FD cars. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen someone else in the FD RX-8. Wait, what do you mean? Sure. You talking about Mike Widet's car? E's for the Tacoma. Wait, who is this? This is Spinewhack. E's for the Tacoma and the Tundra. Interesting. Wow, S-Class, you have the X-Power and the 2JZ stock car. Very interesting. What's your A? Okay. Huh. Wow. This is, and then F is all the like FD cars. This is probably one of the more interesting ones to me, Spinewhack. All right, how many? We got 3 left. Okay, and then we'll move on to another list here. Another one with pretty stacked S tiers. I can totally get behind this though. A high up score for the Golf, high up score for the S209, Tacoma, but then the Tundra down lower. Interesting. Okay, it's always so funny to me. Like these, it's just the same. I like this list. Now let's look at the FD cars. I agree with the FD car layout there. And the Corolla. Yeah, I like your FD car setup. Who is this? This is August, right? Yeah, I like the way you have your FD cars. I think I strongly agree with a lot of this list. Kenpai. Kenpai, love in the FD cars. You have the M2, the Mark IV, and the RX-8. Okay. You have a Nissan, your dad has a Fox body. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Wow, lots of interesting lots of interesting low choices. Really didn't like the Monza apparently, or maybe just didn't care. Golf R, again, we've kind of talked about that one being low. Maybe these two, just because they're kind of reskins. Kind of reskins. Yeah, pretty high scoring for the FDs though. Okay. And then finally Akuma, and we'll look at Callum's too. And then we're not going to look at anyone's other after Callum. Another pretty balanced list. Lots of Fs. J50 and F. Oh, my heart. My heart. Interesting. Now, where's your highest FD car? The Corvette in B. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. This is Akuma's. Yeah. About the oh, hold on. About the FD Super, I use mine more as a racer, not drift. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do like doing that. This list, this is kind of like a completely random jumble to me. I can't make heads or tails. Like, some I totally agree with, some I completely don't agree with. Finally, Callum's. The only two good cars are the pickup and the Gordini. And then everything else sucks. There you go. And then there's a steak for you guys. All right. Cool. Let's move on to another list. That was actually super fun.